Hello everybody and welcome to the new year of 2023. I am your delightful host, Brian Mullins the Fox. Welcome to Christmas dinner all over the world, numbers by the year. Before I get into all the juicy numbers, I have to make things clear. There's no universally accepted holiday for every single country in the world. We'll do it by a continent basis, mainly based on Statista's reach on how many countries have relevant results for the term, quote-unquote, Christmas dinner. A lot of them are hidden underneath a paywall, but just because they're under a paywall does not necessarily mean that you can't get even the littlest detail on at least how much they spent on Christmas dinner worldwide, per country. Let's start with North America. A. The United States of America. Long before the roast game era, starting at around 1900, was when the Christmas ham was first introduced, but didn't become a popular centerpiece for Christmas dinner until 1960. Other meat choices were on top of ham long before 1960 and long before the roast game era. During the roast game era, families were literally eating their own children butt meat-wise as their Christmas roast after slaughtering them for not believing in Christmas. All of this occurred from 1998 all the way up to the end of 2016, or the Christmas of 2016 was the last roast game Christmas. The post-roast game era began in 2017, or on the Christmas of 2017, where families went back to the preferred choice of centerpiece meat, be it ham, turkey, lamb, or beef, or whatever, after 20 years of not doing so. 18,568,322 children were slaughtered for not believing in Christmas. 13,383 children were spared in 2017, possibly developing post-traumatic stress disorder throughout their lives, something they can't possibly cope with. And this other survey was during the Great Recession of 2007 to 8, so this one doesn't really matter that much. We've already covered the United States in two Numbers by the Year series, the roast game Numbers by the Year and hypothetical Christmas dinner Numbers by the Year. B. Canada. The roast game era also applies to Canada, but in a much worse sense. Canada takes up the biggest chunk of the roast game death toll, with 86,063,825 of them. And finally, C. Mexico. Centerpiece meat-wise, they have similar meat preferences, but Mexico is the only country that the roast game never happened in North America. Canada and America were the only countries where this took place back then. Let's get back to Mexico. So according to this Statista survey, 32% goes to turkey, 12.5% goes to tamales, 10.8% goes to pork leg, 7.6% goes to pozole, and 7.6% goes to roasted stuffed chicken. These are meat choice preferences, obviously, or meal choices. Now let's get into South America. Let's continue with all the countries Statista has for South America when it comes to Christmas dinner statistics or surveys. Starting with A, Brazil. During a survey carried out in December of 2018, it was found that Brazilians spent on average $282 per person during Christmas, out of which $117, around 41.5%, were spent on food. B, Chile. The leading symbols of Christmas in Chile in 2020. 57.4% say it's Christmas dinner. C. Colombia. In 2019, a total of 24.11 billion Colombian pesos were spent during Christmas on Colombia in products and services like Christmas presents, Christmas dinner, alcohol decoration, and vacations. The total spending during this season increased by 23% compared to a year earlier, where the total value amounted to 19.6 billion. And finally, D for South America. Argentina. During a survey carried out in December 2018, it was found that Argentinians spent on average $290 per person during Christmas, out of which $125, around 43%, were spent on food. That will do for South America. Let's get on with Europe. A. The United Kingdom of Great Britain. Ooh, looky there. The cost of Christmas dinner in the United Kingdom from 1981 to 2015. This statistic, even though hidden under a paywall, shows the cost of Christmas dinner in the UK between 1981 and 2015. The cost of Christmas dinner has fluctuated during the period under consideration, with a low of £33.59 in 2003 and a high of £40.07 in 1981. B. France. Here's the average Christmas budget per French household in 2017. €181 was spent on food. per French household. Here's the estimated budget spent on food for Christmas in France 2019. With people going on the hunt for festive decorations, the perfect gifts, and tasty menus, the end of the year has established itself as a peak season for the retail sector. In 2019, the average budget dedicated to Christmas food by French people amounted to €156. And here is the distribution of the average Christmas expenses of French people in 2020 by expense item. €134 went to Christmas dinner. C. Spain. Even though Spain is on their list, there's simply no result that I can find for this country when it comes to Christmas dinner. They do have a statistic for Christmas candy in Spain. Moving on to the next. D. Italy. This statistic illustrates the per capita expenditure on restaurant Christmas dinners among the Italian population in 2016. According to the survey results, nearly 1 in 2 respondents, 47%, spent between €25 and €50 on their Christmas dinner, while about 1/5 of respondents spent between €50 and €90. Which dessert will you choose for Christmas, Italians? As of December 2017, 76% say they will buy a panettone, 70% said they will buy a pendero, and 48% said, I will make a traditional dessert myself. That's what they said. Prices of Christmas desserts in Italy in 2019 and 2020. E. Hungary. The most common Christmas activities in Hungary in 2021 is making pastries at home. F. Norway. Here is the average holiday spending per person in December of 2021 in Norway. For December 2021, each Norwegian person is estimated to spend over 12,000 Norwegian kroner as a part of the holiday season spending. Food and drinks is projected to make up a little over 5,000 Norwegian kroner out of the total spending average per person. Location of Juleborg celebration in Norway 2015 to 18. The statistic shows the results of a survey on the location of Juleborg celebration in Norway from 2015 to 18. The majority of respondents answered that the Norwegian company feast would take place at a public place, with a share of 64% in 2015 and 69% in 2018. In 2015 and 17, a share of 18% of respondents stated to go to Juleborg in premises at the workplace. In the following year, it amounted to 17%. And the month of Juleborg celebration in Norway from 2015 to 18. The majority of respondents named December. G. Sweden. Favorite dish at the Juleborg in Sweden 2019 to 21. Christmas ham, julskinga, or however you pronounce it, seemed to be the most preferred dish at the Swedish Juleborg in 2021, as well as in 2020. Roughly 25 or more percent agreed that this was the favorite dish in both years. In 2021, the potato, cream, and anchovy dish came at second place, as it was the favorite dish of 15% of the respondents. H. Denmark. 72% said duck, 59% said roasted pork, 8% said turkey, 5% said goose, and 3% said I don't know / I do not eat meat. I. Germany. Private household demand for geese in Germany 2016 to 17. This statistic shows the demand for geese in German households in 2016 and 17. In December of 2017, around 7,000 tons of geese were purchased by private households in Germany. J. Russia. They hold Christmas in Russia around New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, and it ends on January 10th usually. The next time it happens is January 7th, 2023. So this likely happened well after this video premieres. Favorite dishes for New Year's Eve in Russia 2009 to 2019. Olivier salad was the most popular dish for New Year's dinner in Russia in 2019, which was also the most frequently named dish for such an event in 2009. Tangerines in another typical Russian salad, selyedga pod shuboy, which refers to dressed herring, made it to the New Year's Eve menu in the majority of Russian households during both observed periods. K. Poland. The leading food, according to this survey in 2019, is dumplings with cabbage and mushroom. The Netherlands. This statistic displays the expenditure on the Christmas dinner in the Netherlands in 2013 and 17 in euros. Compared to 2013, Christmas dinner expenditure in the Netherlands in 2017 increased significantly, whereas 2013, families spent approximately €85 on their Christmas dinner. By 2017, this had grown to nearly €110. That was a long one. Now let's get into Africa. The section won't be too long. Let's start with Nigeria. Christmas activities in Nigeria 2021. In 2021, Over 60% of the respondents in a Christmas survey in Nigeria who were asked about their plans for Christmas celebrations confirmed having planned a variety of activities for Christmas, including home cooking, attending church, and having dinner with the family. Moreover, over 55% also confirmed adding home decorations and watching movies with the family. 1/4 of the participants said they were either going for a walk or attending a concert. B. South Africa. In 2021, most participants, 83% in a Christmas survey in South Africa, who were asked about their plans for Christmas celebrations, said they were going to do home cooking and or have family dinner, 82%. Around half of all participants also confirmed doing a various range of activities such as visiting a church, doing home decorations, watching movies, playing games with the family, and singing and dancing with the family. And finally for Africa, Kenya. In 2021, most participants, 72% in a Christmas survey in Kenya, who were asked about their plans for Christmas celebrations, said they would have family dinner. The second most frequent response was home cooking with 69%, followed by attending church with 67% of respondents. Now, that's it for Africa. Now let's move on to Asia. A. Japan. Every year, 3.6 million Japanese families eat KFC for Christmas. KFC sells 800,000 Christmas packs and 300,000 party barrels in peak season. The link to this article will be in the description box down below. Every other country in the Asia category in Statista does not have any statistics relating to their customs or dinner menu item preferences. And finally, 6. Australia. Australia does not have a Christmas dinner stat on Statista necessarily, but there is this graphic. So between 2010 to 2015, for each January, it went from 13.2% in 2011, 12.4% in 2012, 12.7% in 2013, 10.3% in 2014, and 12% in 2015. These are all in the month of January, where they usually have their Christmas dinner. In January, not December. I'm not including Antarctica because there are no Christmas traditions in Antarctica, so in total I have just statistically analyzed through surveys, statistics, and prices 24 countries from all around the world to the best of my ability. Again, before I end this video, there is no universally agreed upon holiday in the world. That'll do it for Christmas dinner all over the world, numbers by the year. I've been your delightful host, Brian Mullins the Fox, signing out. See you then.